CQ, calling all amateur radio operators. Welcome to the Crooked Road Amateur Radio Club for Tuesday night VHS Net. My name is Marty and the call sign is KC8NOB. However, for the purpose of this net, I'll be using the club call Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie. This is an open and directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. All traffic will go through net control, and since emergency traffic may break in at any time, please leave a brief pause between transmission breaks. The purpose of this net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for the exchanging of amateur radio ideas and information to keep club members and amateur radio public up to date about club meetings and happenings, and to enhance net operating practices. This net meets here every Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, local time, p.m. We'll start with announcements and then ask for check-ins from any manager or members who have announcements or information or general information to our net. Once this is complete, I'll take regular check-ins. Just give your call, repeat it phonetically, followed by your name. When all check-ins are complete, I will close the net after repeating the announcement. And tonight's trivia question is, what is the primary purpose of the Amateur Radio Emergency Data Network, the AREDN Mesh Network? 1, or A, to provide real-time propagation data by monitoring amateur radio transmissions worldwide. B, to provide FM repeater coverage in remote areas. C, to provide high-speed data services during an emergency or community event. And D, to provide DX spotting reports to aid contesters and DXers. I'll repeat that, please. Again, the trivia question. What is the primary purpose of an amateur radio emergency data network? An AREDN Mesh Network. A, to provide real-time propagation data by monitoring amateur radio transmissions worldwide.
Faded into nothing, Marty.
Okay, how's that? Where did I leave off?
That's better.
Okay, and B is to provide FM repeater coverage in remote areas. C, to provide high-speed data services during an emergency or community event. And D, to provide DX spotting reports to aid contesters in DX. Now, this is Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie, now asking for check-ins from hands with traffic or information of general interest to the net.
NATO QP with.
Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. We got 2 or 3 things on the agenda tonight. First of all, I want to thank Mr. Keith for doing what he did as far as acquiring the trailer. Our club has a emergency communications trailer, and it's still put together, and it's on its way. Secondly, field day wise, we do have the Woodridge land for our field day site now. Same place we were at last year. I'm in the process of getting the paperwork done. Once we get that, then we pretty much got Woodridge. Thirdly, and I don't know how many is going to respond to this, but I am looking May 6th, which is our next meeting night, I believe. We have another VE session coming up. we did one last weekend, and as soon as I got home, the guy called me on the phone. So we have one in a waiting, and we will, if I can get enough VDs and everything, I'm sure I can. But if you'd like to volunteer for that, let me know sometime between now and then. I think that's it from my side. Go ahead and give it to you, Marty. Thanks for doing a job that you do, and we'll turn it back to Ned. AOQP.
Okay, anyone else checking in with information for the net?
KABSA.
Mr. Keith, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net. As Pat said, we have our hands on a trailer now. It was formerly a Boy Scout trailer, which I've used for field day in the past several years, and it is now ours. It was a even transfer since it was going to a 501c3. It didn't cost us anything for the trailer. I'm looking for donations for it, equipment, time. It's got a whole lot of vinyl letter stripping to do. I got started on it while sitting here in the driveway, and some wiring, both 12-volt shore feed, and coaxial. And my answer for the trivia question tonight is Charlie. Back to you, Marty, KABSA.
Thank you, sir. And Pat, your answer to the question?
Didn't hear what all of it was. Can you try it again?
All right, here's the question. What is the primary purpose of the Amateur Radio Emergency Data Network, AREDN Mesh Network? A, to provide real-time propagation data by monitoring amateur radio transmissions worldwide. 2, to provide B, to provide FM repeater coverage in remote areas. C, to provide high-speed data services during an emergency or community event. And D, to provide DX spotting reports to aid contests in the DX.
The only one to me that makes sense is C, so I'll take that.
Okay, thank you guys. Anyone else wishing to check in with the information for the net?
W8CRC.
Mr. Vice President, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Marty. I want to thank everybody that showed up last week for the stop bleed presentation. I thought it was pretty informative. It went real good. However, it went a little long, so May 20th, we're going to continue on with the first aid part of it. My nephew's going to show up there and do what he was going to do, and that way we'll be finished with it. I want to say thanks to all of you that texted and asked about my care this weekend. You all know who you are, and once again, thank you. That's all I've got. KF8CCY, back to net. Oh, by the way, I'll go with everybody with C on the trivia question. Back to net.
Okay, now go ahead and take in regular check-ins. Anyone else wishing to check in? This is Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie. Now asking for general check-ins. Please call with your call sign and your name.
Kilo, Echo 8, Lima, Romeo, Kilo, George and Akron. I'll just be in and out, Marty.
Okay, George, thank you for checking in. Anyone else wishing to check in, please call Kilo. Please call Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie.
K8, FKO, Flora. And Bob, I promise, your nephew comes back, I will not do a repeat fall. He won't have to work. So, and I have no idea about trivia, so KE8FKO back to net.
All right, Marty, thank you very much. Anyone else wishing to check in, please call.
KC8TNZ, Kilo Charlie 8, Tango November Zulu. This is Andy in North Canton, checking in.
Good evening, Andy. Welcome. Thank you for checking in. And do you have anything for the net? And do you have the answer for the trivia question?
Let's go C for the trivia question. Bob, hope you're recovering nicely, and look forward to seeing you at the Pipers gathering. This is KC8TNZ, back to net control.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you for checking in. Anyone else wishing to check in, please call. Whiskey 8, Charlie, Romeo, Charlie.
WD8VQS, Whiskey Delta 8, Bravo, Quebec, Sierra, Portable, Cloud Falls.
Good evening, Steve. Do you have anything for the net? Do you have an answer for the question?
We'll take C also for the question, and right now, baseball. So nothing really much going on. Glad to, I did get a little bit of the DX Commander put together, so I can't wait to get that thing strung up. And other than that, what's going on? I can start warming up back to net.
Okay, Steve, thanks for checking in. We got most of that. You were in and out mostly, but we got most of that for you. Thanks for checking in. Anyone else wishing to check in, please call. Okay, might be going to be a short net tonight, I guess. This is Whiskey 8, Charlie, Romeo, Charlie. Asking for any check-ins, please call.
Seems like we're missing a few people.
Yeah, just a few. We might be busy, but... Okay, we'll make one more last call here. Anyone else wishing to check in, please call. Whiskey 8, Charlie, Romeo, Charlie. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up, and the answer to the trivia question everybody got right, so I won't go ahead and read it again. Pat, you want to do your announcements again, or?
Yeah, I can just refresh them if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, 3 things we got coming up, and a couple of things in our possession. We did get the trailer. It needs donations and time and anything else you can offer for Keith, so he can have some help getting that together. Secondly, we have the Woodridge Field Day site again. I'm in the process of getting the paperwork for that done. And thirdly, the third one was I'm going to need VEs for the May 6th session. Our meeting is May 6th. We're going to start this meeting, or we're going to start the meeting for the VE test at 6:30. I think we'll be done by 7:30. If not, if it runs a little bit over. I do have a very competent vice president that can handle a couple things if needed. With that, I'm back to net, I guess.
Okay, Bob, you want to go ahead and repeat yours?
Thank you, Marty. Just real short, the 20th of May will be the continuation of the first aid presentation. It'll be on first aid, basic kit, what you have to have in it, on also talk about electrocution, heart attacks, and any questions anybody has. With that, back to net.
Thank you, sir. And how about Keith?
Good evening again. This is KAABSA. As Pat said, we are in possession of a trailer now. It's formerly a Boy Scout trailer with lots of lettering and decals on it that needs stripped. And three of us started putting ideas together as to what we're going to do to it. And we're seeking help. Donations, time, a stripping party, some wiring, and we have good possibilities of something good here for the future. Back to you, Marty, KAABSA.
KC8TNZ, I'm definitely down for a stripping party.
Whiskey 8, Romeo, Charlie, Romeo. I'm sorry, Charlie, Romeo, Charlie.
Copy that, Andrew. Thank you.
Okay, in preparing to close this net, I would like to thank all those who took the time to join us and check in. Tonight, without your participation, there would be no net. This has been Marty, KC8NOV, and it has been my pleasure hosting this evening's net. At this time, I would like to close the net with 9 check-ins, and I would like to return this repeater back to normal amateur customary use. This is Whiskey 8, Charlie Romeo Charlie, closing the net at 19:17 hours. Thanks, guys. KC8NOV.
Marty, good job. Catch you.
And for the record, I counted, including Ted, 9 check-ins.
Put yourself in there.
Yep, I did.
Keith?
Bob!
You're going to have that trailer there for a stripping party. We could do a couple pipe meetings there and strip and smoke.
Oh, yes, definitely. The other day when it was raining, I sat out in the rain and enjoyed a pipe and make sure that it was watertight. I didn't see anything coming in except what slipped through the open doors.
That sounds way too much information, stripping party.
That was my next question, if it was watertight so we can start storing wood and stuff in there, the makings of what we want to do, the insulation and all that.
Yeah, I think so. There was that hole in the roof that I fixed last year with 300 mile an hour tape, and it seems to hold up. It's been on there for a year, and with no issues.
Yes, sir.
Need an air conditioner.
Sure. That would be nice to have, too.
No, I was reading on the internet today, and it came to mind, they have solar-powered air conditioners now.
Cool. Well, we got a 10-foot by 5-foot roof on it.
it was the first time I got on the internet. I had 287 emails since last Friday.
And hope most of them were well wishes.
Some of them were junk, but like I said, thank you for the asking in the text this weekend, sir.
Oh, not a problem. Oh, Pat, did we have something going on this last Saturday?
Yeah, I said something about it.
Well, yeah, you did, but not a outcome or anything.
We're 50-50.
Yay!
I still really felt bad for that girl.
Yeah, hopefully, she'll get back in there and, maybe if you have contact information and let her know about the next one and invite her to it, and maybe she'll get it.
Yep.
My better half is home, so I'm going to head upstairs and see what we can come up in the kitchen for some kitchen magic for dinner.
Sounds like fun to me.
Fade CCY going to do the same. Talk to you gentlemen later. 73s.
Hey, Bob. See you, Keith. I'll be listening here, too. Hey, okay.
Alright, I just closed down that logger. Like I said, we had 9 check-ins counting Ted. Three all, KA8BSA.